In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a free, powerful Minecraft server. Now, you'll be able to use this for 3 months. It's basically a 3-month free trial of Google Cloud, and it'll be running on a virtual machine. This is going to be a regular vanilla Minecraft server. I'm not going to go into plugins or bucket, spigot, anything like that in this video, but I'll probably make a video soon showing you how to do that. So you want to go to cloud.google.com, and how we're going to do this is you get $300 in free credits for 90 days, I believe, and so this is going to be 100% free, or at least for 90 days or until you use up all the free trial credits, but it's not going to charge you unless you choose to be charged. So you're going to click Get Started for Free. It's going to load, and this is where you put in your information. So you choose your country, agree to the terms of service, press continue. See, no auto charge after the free trial ends. It won't charge you for anything unless you choose to continue with what you're doing. You will not be charged for this. You might, I think, be charged $1 on your credit card just for a verification, but after your trial ends, you will not be charged unless you explicitly choose to continue. Then you're going to click Start My Free Trial, and it will bring you here. Now, your Minecraft server will run on a cloud VM, a virtual machine. It's basically a full computer, but it runs in the cloud. How you're going to do this is you're going to click Go to Compute Engine right here, or if you don't see it there, it'll be here in the side. Now this will take a few minutes and create a VM. Now you name the server. It really doesn't matter what it's named. I'm just gonna name it MCS Minecraft server. The region, if the people you're playing with are mostly on the East Coast or the West Coast, or if they're all over, you can pick Central. I typically just choose Central, US Central 1, US Central 1A. That is okay. This next box is the power of the server. So Series E2 medium, 2 vCPUs, and 4 gigabytes of memory. This is fine for a few people. It's not gonna give you crazy performance, but you can always stop the server and upgrade it later. It will use more money, or more trial credits. So now for the boot disk, you're gonna click Change Operating System, Debian Linux 10, that's fine. For the boot disk, you're going to change it to SSD persistent disk size. You don't need it to be very big, but I'm just going to change it to 60 gigabytes. And now you're going to scroll down here in Identity and API Access. We're going to click Set Access for each API. For storage, we're going to change it to read-write, because depending on how you set it up, you might want to set it up with an external disk and not run it on your boot disk. But for this tutorial, I'm just going to show it running on a boot disk. Now we're going to click this, and now we're going to go to networking. Network tags. This is where we tell the network settings that in this server, we're going to allow clients to connect. So I'm going to make a tag called Minecraft tag. And now when we set up the network permissions later, we're going to use Minecraft tag, and then this machine will be able to use that. Now we're going to go to under network interfaces where it says default. You click that. Now we're going to scroll down. For external IP, you're going to click this. You're going to click and then click create IP address. Now the name for this doesn't really matter. I'm going to name it Minecraft IP and click reserve. And this basically just gives it a static IP that the clients use to connect to the server. After you do that, just click done, and that is it. So there's nothing else we need to do in here. This is all okay, and once everything is correct, you can scroll down and click create. This will take a few minutes. Okay, the server has been created. So we're just going to click into it. And right now I want to set the network so clients can connect to it. So we're just going to click stop, stop. It will take a few minutes to stop. Okay, it is successfully stopped. Now we're going to go to the firewall page. So just to make it easy, I am going to right click here, open link in new tab. This will bring us to the main page of Google Cloud. Then you're going to scroll down, come to VPC network, over here to firewall. Now right here, all we're going to do is click create firewall rule. Name it, you can name it whatever you want. I'm going to name it MC rule. Now we're going to scroll down, target tags. This is going to be the same thing that you put in when creating the VM, which this one was Minecraft tag. Now this will point to the tag in the server. Source filter will be IP ranges, and source IP ranges will be 0.0.0.0/0. So this basically allows all IPs to connect. So this is 0000/0 any port, pretty much. Now protocols and ports. We're going to select TCP, and 25565 is the default port for Minecraft. Now, after we do all that, after all these settings are correct, click create. And now that that has been done, IP ranges 0000/0. We're going to go back over here to the VM instance. I'm going to start it. Now that it's started, we're going to click SSH. This is secure shell. This is how we access the server. So now this will show your name or your email. And this is basically the server. The first thing I'm going to do, because it makes it easier, especially on Google Cloud, is run sudo. So sudo is the command for superuser do. It is basically, if you've run anything as administrator on Windows, it's pretty much that. It allows you to do pretty much anything. So this is changing the user to superuser, which is root. It's not generally a good idea to do this on a computer and use it like that all the time, but for this it's okay because it's just a Minecraft server. So for here, we're fine. The first thing we're going to do in here is sudo apt get update. This is basically going to update everything And that's a really nice thing about Linux, is you can just update things whenever you want to. It's best to do this occasionally before you download stuff, just to make sure everything is up to date and ready. Hit enter and it will update. And now you are going to install the Java runtime environment. This allows the computer to run the jar file, that is the server. So we're going to type sudo apt get install -y default -jre -headless. This will install the Java runtime environment. Once that completes, we are going to install the server. So I'm going to cd .. That moves back one directory or one folder. So just before I was in /home/my name, and now I did cd .. and that brought me back one level. And now I'm going to do mkdir for make directory, and I'm going to call it Minecraft. This is the folder that we will keep our server in. So you can type ls for list, and it will show the two directories that are in the home folder. So it's my name and Minecraft. So I'm going to do now cd change directory Minecraft. That I can do that just because I'm already in the home folder. But if I was in, let's say, my own folder, right, you can do cd/ that signifies the beginning of the file system /home/Minecraft. And that is how I will get to the Minecraft directory. This is where the server will run. So this time I'm just going to show how to do a regular vanilla Minecraft server. But if you want to use other versions or anything like that, or use plugins, basically use a Spigot server, Bucket, Paper, any of those, that will be in a later video. So to do this, you're going to search Minecraft server. Minecraft server, and here is Minecraft server download from on minecraft.net, the official jar file. Now, this is the command to run the server, but right here is how we're going to download it. So right click this link, don't download it, but right click it and copy link address. This is the address to the jar file. See, it ends in server.jar. That is how this server works. So we're going to come here, go back to your SSH window, and now we're going to type wget. This basically allows you to download files from a URL. So just hit wget, and if it says not found, all you have to do is apt install wget, because apparently it wasn't installed before. It will ask if you want to continue, press Y, enter, and it will install. Now you type wget, and it will show basically its information, and that's how it works. So for this, we're going to type wget and paste the URL that you copied from here. This will download the jar file into the directory you're currently in, so make sure you're in /home/Minecraft. Now this is downloaded. I'm going to type ls to list everything in this directory, server.jar. Now we see that here. we can start the server. So you're going to type Java dash capital XMS. XMS is the initial amount of RAM that is allocated to the server. So depending on how much you use, how much you added to the server, if you don't remember, you can come over here to this page. See, this is 4 gigabytes of memory. So 4 gigabytes is the max you can use, although I would say 3 is the max you should allocate if you have 4 gigabytes. So XMS is the initial allocated RAM, so I'm just going to do 1G, G for gigabyte, and then I'm going to do dash XMX, which is the maximum allocated memory. So for this example, I'm just going to do 2G. Now you're going to do dash jar. And then the jar file you're going to run is right here, server.jar. So make sure you're in, first of all, the home Minecraft directory. And server.jar is the file. No GUI. Obviously, there's no graphical user interface when you're in a terminal, so there's no reason to even try to load it. Hit enter, and the Minecraft server will start to run. The first time you run it, it's going to say failed to load properties from server.properties. That is because eula.txt has not been filled out. So we're going to type ls, and you're going to see 3 new items. There's eula.txt, logs, and server.properties. So right now we're going to edit eula.txt. So you're going to type nano. Nano is just a text editor. And then eula.txt. Hit enter, and that will bring you into here. So use the arrow keys to move your cursor over here to equals false. Set it to equals true. Now to exit this, hit Control X, and then it will ask, do you want to save the modified buffer? Basically, do you want to save the document? Type Y. Now it will say file name to write eula.txt. That is basically gonna save the file. Hit enter. Now ls eula.txt now equals true, and you can run the server again. If you hit the up arrow key, like Minecraft, you can access the most recent commands that you've run. So if you hit up a few times, you'll get to the run command that is here. Hit enter. The server will start to run. Going to take a little while because this is not a very powerful server, but you can always change the machine type to make it more powerful to suit your needs. So now it has completed. It took 55 seconds to do, which is quite a long time. But now the server is running. How we're going to connect to it, if we go back here to the VM instance details of the server, under external IP, this is the IP address that you will connect with. You can click this button to copy it, and over here I'm going to launch Minecraft, launch 1.16.4 or whatever happens to be the newest version, or the version you download, the server jar version you download. I'm just gonna bring this out of full screen. And I'm also going to open this just so we can see what's happening side by side. I'm going to hit direct connection, and now I'm going to type, or I'm going to paste in this IP. This is the IP address of my server. I'm going to click join server. And we are now in this Minecraft server. You can see over here it said November LC has joined the game. This is saying can't keep up. Probably I would say if you're running this server, make it a little more powerful. I'll show you how to do that after we finish the server setup. But this is the server. I can't run any commands or anything like that. For that, I will have to opt myself from the console. So I can do op November LC. In the console, you don't put a slash in front of commands. The server made November LC a server operator. Now I can do basically whatever I want. Now, to stop the server, either a server operator can type /stop, or from here, from the server, from the console, you type stop. Enter. The server closed. This is going to save and finish everything. The thing is with this is you can't close this window or the server will stop because no one is there to run it. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to install a program called Screen. This basically creates a virtual terminal that you can disconnect from, and it will keep it running in the background. So here I'm going to type apt-get install -y, basically bypasses the confirmation. It's not necessary, but it just makes things a little bit more efficient. SCREN. Screen. Enter. It will download Screen. And now, to start the server, we're going to go back up to this command. And at the beginning, we're going to add screen -S. This is basically creating a screen session. I'm going to name this Minecraft. So this is creating a screen session called Minecraft. And then the command you want to run happens after. I'm going to hit enter. You see the screen cleared because now we're in the virtual terminal. It is going to load the server again. This time it shouldn't take as long because the world has already been generated. So it has finished in 18 seconds. We go here. So now we are in a virtual terminal. You can type Control A. Now it looks like it's done nothing, but I typed Control, or I hit Control A, and then if you type D, that will detach from the VM instance. And now you're free to close this terminal, do whatever, and this server is still running. So how I can reattach to this is type screen -R and then whatever you named your screen session. So I'm going to type Minecraft. Enter, and you will come right back into this. It keeps everything loaded and working. See, it said November LC joined the game. That's pretty much it for the basic configuration of a Minecraft server on Google Cloud Platform. It is free for 90 days or up to $300 used in credits. And it's very, very, very useful to have. You don't have to expose your IP address to people. It doesn't matter if you have a powerful computer or not because it's all running in the cloud. So I'm just gonna stop, or no, okay. I'm gonna show you how it keeps running even when you leave. You hit Control A, type D, and then you're back here. Now type exit to leave that user, the root user. Type exit again, and then that whole window will be closed. The server is still running perfectly fine. But now I'm going to type sudo su. Now we are not in the right directory, so I'm going to do cd/home/Minecraft. Now we're going to reconnect to that screen session that is currently running the server. See, the server is still running. We're going to reconnect that screen session, so type screen-r Minecraft or whatever you named your screen session. Hit enter, and we're back here in the server console. Type stop. It'll stop the server. It'll automatically terminate the screen session, and then you can exit. You can leave this. Now, if you want to change the machine type, all you have to do is click stop, wait for the server to stop. Stop succeeded. Now we're going to edit the server, click edit. Now here in machine type, if you want to go really powerful, you can go to compute optimized, C2, and then machine type. You can put it all the way up, but like up here, it gets very, very, very expensive. So for now, I'm just going to do 4 vCPUs, 16 gigabytes of memory. Scroll down, save. It's saved. You can scroll back up and start the server. Okay, so right now we're getting an error. Quota C2 CPUs exceeded limit. Okay. I don't think that is a problem with me. I think that is a problem with Google Cloud. I'm not sure why that's happening. That's happened to me before. I don't remember what the problem was, so we're gonna hit edit. That's unfortunate. So I'm gonna actually change it back to, I'm gonna go to a standard 4 vCPU, 16 gigabytes of memory. In the E2 series, it's not as powerful as if it were in the compute optimized series, but we'll see if this works. I don't know, something's weird is going. I'm just gonna close that out. Click save. Saved. Now I'm gonna start it. Let's hope this. Okay, yeah, it started. So now I'm gonna click SSH again. This is how we're going to start the server. Sometimes this happens. I don't know why. If that happens, just click close and try it again. All right, connected. I'm gonna type sudo su. Get to the root user. cd/home/Minecraft. This is everything that's part of the server. You can also edit the server.properties. I'll show you a little bit of that. But there are just options here, the default game mode, things like that. Whether the spawn is protected, different server properties. And that's it. press Control X to exit that. And now we're going to start the server again. So type screen-s. We're starting a new screen session. I'm going to call it Minecraft. And now we're going to type Java-XMS. Now that we have 16 gigabytes, I'm going to put the minimum or the starting allocation to 14 G. And the max, XMX is the max. I'm going to put it to 15 gigabytes. Type -jar server.jar no GUI. Enter. Hopefully this should start up much faster. Okay, started a little bit faster, not much, but inside the server when you're playing it should be a little bit more powerful and be able to accommodate more players. I'm going to type stop. Stopping the server. Exit. Exit. And that's it. If you don't want the server to run all the time, you can click stop just to save credits, trial credits, and prolong the usage up to 90 days. I'm just going to stop it. And there we go. That's the basics of how this is. That's it for how to run a Minecraft server on Google Cloud Platform. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like. Also, if you want to, subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind later. Leave a comment telling me what you want to see next, if you want me to make another tutorial showing how to do something like this. And yeah, thanks for watching.